What's going on, vinyl community? Welcome back. This is Hub Tunes. I am Mike. Gonna do a video. This is I guess this is gonna be a one-off. I don't think I'm gonna make a series of this. I'm trying to think of like a new series to do for the rest of the year, since I ended rock and roll high school kind of abruptly because I didn't write down the albums that I put in videos. So totally my fault. I would have loved to have done that one a little bit longer, actually, because I still have so many records from my high school days and the early 80s and even late 70s stuff that I bought in the early 80s. So, oh well. It's only vinyl community videos. Life goes on. So I don't know if this is going to be a series, but maybe it will. I don't know. But these are... I'm showcasing songs that you just, as soon as they come up, you're in the car and it comes on the radio and you just turn it up. For some damn reason, every time that song comes on, you turn it up. And it may be a guilty pleasure song. Some of these are. It may be one of your favorite songs of all time. Some of these are. So yeah, these are just random stuff that I pulled that I always consider every time. I always picture myself in my car. The windows maybe cranked down a little bit. It's a beautiful summer day, and the song comes on the radio. Not necessarily you're sitting around playing a record or something, you know. It just randomly comes on, and you just automatically reach for that volume. You know, everyone has these songs. Tell me yours, because they may be in a future video. But I'm gonna start. I think I got like 8 to 10 of them, probably more. Because a bunch of these albums have more than one on them. But I'm pulling this first, and this is just is this a guilty pleasure at this point? Maybe a little bit of a guilty pleasure, but man, I loved this album back in high school. I think I talked about this in one of the rock and roll high school videos. But a song, as soon as it comes on the radio, when Livin' After Midnight comes on by Judas Priest, hell yeah, you turn it up. Absolutely, you turn it up. Hell, Living After Midnight is freaking awesome. Another one that was always one that I would turn up to is You Got Another Thing Coming, which is on the Screaming for Vengeance album. But this Living After Midnight, I still play it. I reach for that volume. Absolutely. This one I always reach. Oh my God. It's my favorite song by this band, and that is Goin' Mobile from The Who. I freaking love Goin' Mobile. It's my favorite Who song. I'm pretty sure it's my favorite Who song. Every time it comes on, reach for that volume in the car. How many other songs on this record, though, are probably the same way? A Bargain. Bargain is one that I usually turn it up to 11, definitely. The other stuff we've all heard 1,000 times. I like the two deep tracks, Goin' Mobile and Bargain. Are there deep tracks on this record? Maybe, probably not. They're all freaking great. Goin' Mobile. I definitely turn that one up to 11. Okay, this band has probably 20 of these songs that go to 11. But the one I'm going to choose is from their very last album. And it is... I'm going to have to... here it is. This is In Through the Outdoor by Led Zeppelin, their final proper album. Carousel Alhambra is one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs. It's the gem of this album. It's definitely the high point. And man, that John Paul Jones keyboard and everything about that song is incredible. And that's one you don't hear on the radio. It's not a radio tune, but man, turn it up. Turn that song up. Now, this is my playing copy of this record. I also have version A, version B, version C, version D, version F. How many were there? Version G, F, G, and I got another one too. I don't know, I might have a few extra, but I have all the different covers for some reason. I only have one copy that I play. It's the copy I've had since high school, One of the first records I ever bought was Led Zeppelin's Into the Outdoor and Carousel Ambra. Turn it up. Like I said, that band, Led Zeppelin. I mean, how many different songs, when you hear it, you automatically reach for the volume. Geez, I could do The Rover, Houses of the Holy. It's just so many great songs. But the best one, I mean, by far, the best is the most obvious one, and that's Rock and Roll from Led Zeppelin 4. That drumming that opens it up, that thing comes on the radio, and you turn it up to 11. This is my reissue of this with that they did a few years ago that Jimmy Page says sounds so incredible. I don't mind them. I think they sound okay. I'm also not an audiophile. I think they sound perfectly fine. So yeah, Rock and Roll. I mean, that drumming, man. Another song called Rock and Roll. The Velvet Underground. I adore their song Rock and Roll. This is my favorite. Velvet's album. Lou Reed has taken over the band, and it's just I love it. Doug Yule is in the band now, and John Cale's gone, but this is my favorite. I absolutely love this. I think it's a perfect record. I had to buy. This is the only one of the Atlantic 75s that I bought. This is the only one, I think. Yeah, it's the only one I ever bought, just because I love this record so much. I'm not a huge fan of 45 RPM, but for this record, yeah, I had to do it. Rock and Roll by the Velvet Underground. Turn it up. Okay, you guys are going to laugh at this one. But this might be my all-timer. Turn it up. When that first guitar riff hits, you're going to laugh, but man, the song Pretty in Pink. Wow. Every time Pretty in Pink comes on, I reach for the volume and crank the hell out of that song. I absolutely love the song Pretty in Pink. That guitar riff is so memorable, and so it's up there. It's just one of the great opening guitar riffs of a song. I love Pretty in Pink. Turn it up. Turn it up to 11. This one I pulled because this goes back to when I was a kid. Because this is the second or third album I ever bought. I bought the cassette. I remember driving to Beverly, Massachusetts with my father to get my hair cut. Probably 78 or 79. This had just come out, so whenever this had just come out. You can't find it, of course. This came out in 78. Yeah, we were driving to get our haircuts, and right next to the place we would go in Beverly, Massachusetts, was a record store. Couldn't tell you the name of it. I probably went in there 4 times in my entire life before we ended up moving. It was quite a ways from where we lived. It was a good 40-minute drive. But my father, for some reason, wanted to go to this one barbershop every time he needed a haircut. So we would go there, and I bought my very first cassette. I think this was my third, because I had Queen, News of the World, and then I think it was this, and that is Double Vision by Foreigner, and the song Hot Blooded. To this day, all these years later, every time Hot Blooded comes on, I crank up the volume. I don't know what it is. It's that opening riff, that opening sound. It brings back so many memories of being, oh my God, how old was I? I was probably like 10 or 11. Yeah. And God, just a kick-ass song, kick-ass album. This thing is, this is their best, if you ask me. Blue Morning, Blue Day, Hot Blooded, You're All I Am, Back Where You Belong, Love Has Taken Its Toll, the title track, Double Vision, Spellbinder closes it out. That's a kick-ass song too, man. This is awesome. I haven't listened to this record in years, but Hot Blooded, turn it up. 11. And then the final one I'm going to show, I just love this song. I love this woman. God, we're going to miss her. The Christy McVie song from Fleetwood Mac. This is Future Games. her song Morning Rain. Every time that song comes on, turn it up. Never hear that song on the radio. Although that was probably, I don't know back when this came out. This was 71. I don't know if that song was they didn't have a lot of hits from these albums. But man, if there was going to be a hit on here, this is probably the one that would probably be the hit off this record. Show Me a Smile. That's her other song on here. That's a great song. But this is the Danny Kerwin years, and really, you could see where they were going when you hear this and Bare Trees, and some really cool stuff on here. But Morning Rain, Christy McVie, rest in peace, man. That is a great freaking song, and I always crank the volume on that one. That's it. We'll see if we do this again. That was kind of fun. I got to figure out more songs. Well, we'll work on it. We'll definitely work on it. But those are the ones that first came to my mind. Very, very first time. Just really first came to my mind that throughout the years that I always just reach for that volume when they come on. So what are yours? Questions, comments, snide remarks in the comments below. Talk to you soon. Bye.